Good afternoon. So today I am doing the fourth video review of foundations for oily skinned people, very oily skinned people, for the party season that has literally just started. We're in December, it's the holidays, festivities, we're all being invited out to social occasions, and those of us who have got very oily skin, we want a foundation that is going to last throughout the night and will not let us down. Something where the oil breakthrough won't occur for at least 2-3 hours after we've initially put it on. I don't know about you, but normally with any foundation, even those that claim to have long wear, they tend to have oil breakthrough on me within an hour, 2 hours. So anything that can last 3 to 4 hours, keep its whole integrity, it doesn't slip, it doesn't fade, it doesn't melt on my face, that is all good. So today the foundation I am testing is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup Foundation. Okay, this isn't the original lid that it came in. It normally comes with a normal gold cap lid. It doesn't come with a pump, but I bought the pump from Amazon, and it's actually a pump that's made by MAC. So the one I bought from Amazon cost £8 for two, and I'm sure you can get them in America or anywhere overseas as well. So the MAC pump will fit these bottles, and I used the two I bought. I used it for this bottle, and I used it for the Clinique Silk Balanced foundation that I bought as well. So this MAC pump is actually very universal, and it can go on most makeup bottles. So there you go, so that's something you can do. I've actually got two colours. I've got this colour, which is Truffle, okay, comes like that. And the other colour I bought this earlier, is Nutmeg. Now I dispensed it into an airless pump bottle, so that's the other thing you can do. If, like me, you prefer to have something where you can pump. So I dispensed that into an airless pump bottle. So I've got Truffle and I've got Nutmeg, so two colours. And I think that I'll be wearing a Truffle one today. Excuse my voice, in case you haven't noticed, I've got a bit of a cold. And I'm just recovering, but it's still affecting my voice. Still a bit nasally and coughing. So forgive me if I don't sound as great as I could be sounding. Okay, so let's read a little bit about the foundation. So there you go, it's the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. It comes in something like 44 colours, which is fantastic. You can see there, 44 colours. In America it costs $39.50. I hope you can see that. And in the UK it costs £31. Yes, in the UK it costs £31. So I hope you can see that. The colour range, as you can see, is great. It covers from the very fairest, let's find some light colours here. That's not responding, but yeah, it's got, yes, it has some very light colours, you know, and it covers all the light fair colours, the medium, the tans, the medium beiges, and then it goes on to the darker skinned colours. And in the darker skin colours, I mean, it's got a very good range. I mean, I think we're looking at, what, at least 15, 19 colours, I would say, in the darker skinned colour ranges, which is really good. The colour Truffle that I'll be wearing today is, I'm just going to find it, so that's Amber Honey. What colour is that? I'm just trying to find it on there so you can see how many more colours there are darker than the one I'm wearing today. So the colour Truffle that I'm wearing today is this colour. So second column from the bottom, third one in, that's the colour that I'm wearing today. And as you can see, there are at least another 6 colours darker than my shade today. So I think that gives you a good idea of how good the range selection is in the colours. Right, so today I'm not going to spend too much time on doing a whole get ready with me thing today. I am just going to do the initial application, which I'll show you, then everything else I'll either zoom through or I'll cut out and you'll see the finished product at the end. So let's get started. So I've already done my eyebrows. So eyebrows are done, so let's do a primer. Primer I'm going to use today is the one by Benefit. It's the Matte Rescue, and they say it's is your no filter filter. It says it's mattifying, pore blurring, invisible finish. And as you can see, I've got quite a lot of open pores. So let's see how this applies and how this looks. So, yeah, it's a clear gel product like that. And let's apply this. I really apologise for my voice. It hasn't got the same finish as my Faithful Becca Ever Matte Poreless primer, so it doesn't give that sort of white cast. Doesn't change my skin colour in any way, so maybe that'll be good for photographs, I don't know. Not completely mattifying, it kind of gives me a satiny finish. But let's see how this goes, shall we? Okay, do a little bit of a concealer. I think we need that. So concealer today will be, I'm going to be using my Nars Creamy Radiance in colour Dark 1. I don't always colour correct, and I didn't bring the colour correct with me today, so yeah, I won't be doing that today. But if I was going out, I would colour correct. And I would colour correct in these areas I'm doing now, down here. The lower part of my face is darker than the rest of my face. Okay, I'm going to apply the foundation today with a beauty blender. Or should I do half and half? I'll do half my face with a beauty blender and I'll do half my face with a brush. Yeah, why not? Let's see if there's a difference. Okay, so that's the beauty blender side. And I would say that's medium to full coverage. Okay, I'm going to use the brush side now. Okay, I'm now going to use a brush. So I'm going to use the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush, which looks like that. I'm going to spray with the Urban Decay Deslick Makeup Setting Spray. So that. I just find that when I spray my brush first, before, and then put the foundation on it, it applies better and stays longer. It's just little things that seem to work for me. Okay, so I'm just going to do this side with the brush. It's such a good colour match, isn't it, this Truffle? And it's my exact colour. Just do another half pump. Okay, so I've got the foundation on. On this side I've got it on the beauty blender side, and this side is the brush side. I personally cannot tell any difference between each side. Probably a little bit more sheer on this side actually. I can still see some of my blemishes here. Yeah, this side is definitely more fuller coverage. Yeah, definitely. So I'll just do this with a brush. Okay, I'm now going to finish the rest of my makeup off camera. The time now is, let's find the time. Okay, the time now is 20 to 2. So my intention is to wear this foundation for about 6 hours. That's normally how long I would wear a foundation for if I was going out. I mean, yeah, that's about right. And I want to be testing to see the oil breakthrough, if the foundation performs well. So does it slip, does it melt, does it fade? And I'll also be looking to see if it transfers as well. So I'll be checking to see if it transfers on paper, light clothing, anything like that. Okay, so I will get back to you in about, say, 6 hours time. Okay, but I'll show you my finished face makeup look first. Okay, so I finished my complete makeup look here. My voice is getting hoarser and hoarser, but I just wanted to show you how the foundation is looking now. It has dried down to a nice matte finish, a natural matte finish I would say. I've set it off with some face powder, and I'm going to wear the foundation now for the next, say, 6 hours or so, and then I'll get back to you to see how it performed. Okay, so you have a good day, and I will see you later. Bye. Good evening, I'm back. I'm here to do the update of the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Foundation. So I've been wearing it for about 6 hours, I think. I can't remember what time I put it on. It was about 12:30, I think. So it's now 6:15. Yeah, so it's about, I've worn it for about 6 hours now. And just really wanted to see how the foundation has done. So the main aim of me doing this test is to see how well a foundation does on very oily skin for the party season, for when we're going out, partying, dancing, shaking our thang, doing all the things we like to do when we go out at night. And I'm testing for how the oil is controlled, so is there much oil breakthrough? The performance of the foundation, so is there separation, splitting, melting, does it fade, anything like that? And a third thing as well, I'm looking for transfer. Does it transfer onto the light clothing, when you're kissing skin to skin on the cheeks, touch your face, touch paper, will it transfer and embarrass you? So those are 3 things I'm going to be looking at. So if I'm looking at the oil breakthrough, you tell me what you think. Okay, so I was wearing my glasses earlier, so there was a little bit of, I don't know if you can see, there's a little bit of oil gathering there on my nose, and the oil has broken through on my T-zone, so in this area here, so a little bit of the forehead, under my eyes and upper cheeks, so yeah, I can see the oil breakthrough there. But I can still see my blush, I can still see my contour, and I think overall, the foundation, the oil control isn't too bad, really. I'm going to turn the ring light off and see if that makes any difference to how it looks. So, you tell me. Because I think sometimes a bright light makes it look even worse. So I'm just going to turn the ring light off and see if there's any difference. Right, blinded. Yeah, it looks better in normal light, doesn't it? But let's turn the ring light back on. Whoa! Okay, there we are. So, let's see. So yeah, I actually think that's okay. That's not bad at all. For 6 hour wear, I'm pretty impressed. I mean, the colour I know is perfect. It's just really the performance. So yeah, that's good. So I think overall, on oil breakthrough, I'm going to give this a 9. For 6 hour wear, I think 9 is good because it's not significant, and I didn't blot once, so I think 9, even 9.5 is pretty good actually. So let's look at performance. So I said there was a bit of the oil, the foundation building up onto my nose, and that is literally from wearing my spectacles. So if I was to do that, yeah. Okay, so it hasn't faded anywhere, still intact. Hasn't melted, hasn't separated. Just looking at my forehead because that's usually the worst place where these things happen. Yeah, it means oily up here. I think probably another hour and I think I'd probably see some significant change. So yeah, but again I didn't blot, so I think if I blot or powdered, if I powdered it would make a difference again. But I think not bad. Okay. So, no separation, no fading, no splitting, no melting. A little bit of gathering up here. So I think on performance, I'm going to give it an 8. 8.5? I think that's fair, isn't it? So, 9.5 for oil control. Performance, I'm going to give it an 8.5. Let's have a look at transfer. Right, so I've got my trusted piece of kitchen towel here. Let's have a look. Okay, have a look at that. There's hardly anything there. See that? Hardly anything there. There's a little bit, that probably could be from the powder, but it's hardly anything. I don't think I'll be embarrassing myself if I went on someone's shirt collars. So I think transfer, I'm giving this a 9. That's pretty good. I'm giving it a 9.5 actually. That is very good indeed. So I think, so all control, 9.5. Performance, I'm giving it an 8.5. And for transfer, I'm giving it a 9.5. So let's just see what the foundation, what the company actually says about the foundation, and see if it matches up to what I've just found. So let's see, product details. This is on the Estee Lauder site itself. So it's the UK's #1 foundation, 15-hour staying power. I don't know if I'd wear it for that long, but hey, I'm an oily skin girl, so there's no way I could test it for that long. Flawless all day. Well, again, let's think about that. On someone who has got oily skin, because you can never, this is always based on people with normal skin, dry to normal skin. On oily skin, flawless all day. Well, for us, I think good performance is 4 to 6 hours, so I'm giving this a really good performance rating. This worry-free, long-wearing makeup stays fresh and looks natural through heat, humidity, non-stop activity. Okay, that's fair enough, because I was cooking today. I was baking my Christmas cake, so I was in a hot kitchen, plus I cooked dinner as well. I've eaten, I've had lunch, I've gone in, I've gone out. I've been trying some other foundation. This is another lipstick I've got on here. You know, I've went to see my parents, so I've been busy for the last few hours already. So, you know, I've been fairly active. It won't change colour, that's true. It hasn't oxidised, it's exactly the same colour I applied earlier. It won't smudge or come off, that's true. On clothes, very true. Feels lightweight and comfortable, it does. I don't feel heavy, but again, I suppose if oil started to break through quite heavily, you would start feeling it. But at the moment it feels comfortable. I don't feel like I'm wearing any heavy foundation, because I hate that feeling. Now the flawless look you see in the mirror is the look you keep all day. I mean, that's a big claim, but I think if you've got normal skin, I think that probably would be applicable. Does it say anything else? Yeah, that's it. No, that's what it says. So, yeah, I'm going to give this foundation a double thumbs up, because I think it's performed well, good oil control, the colour has been true all day long, and it hasn't transferred. I can't complain about that at all. So when it comes to foundations for the party season, for oily skin people, I'm going to put this as my #1 at the moment, and I'm going to put the Becca Ultimate Complexion Cream as #2. So I think, you know, this has definitely surpassed that in performance. So there you go. I'm going to say it again. If you've enjoyed my video today, please don't forget to subscribe, and definitely please don't forget to give me the thumbs up. It's so encouraging when I see people actually like what I'm doing, and it encourages me to make more and do more of the same thing. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you soon. Take care. Bye.